Do you ever find yourself just, staring blankly or just completely disconnecting from your body? And you might notice that, moments vanish or minutes, and sometimes, even hours can go by. And what that kind of feels like is like you're here, but you're not. That's dissociation. And what that is, it's your nervous system hitting the eject button on your thoughts and emotions. Why? Because the emotions and the thoughts are just so intense that your body just doesn't feel like you're ready or you're grounded enough in order to feel them. And it all comes back to, if you actually trace it back, if you actually think back to when you were younger. What you ended up learning to do was that the pain outside you was just way too big to hold. And what was going on in the outside world was just so intense and so disoriented that your mind said you have to escape this. So what does your mind do? It kind of completely detaches, it disconnects. And what it did was it left. And it left you feeling what would feel like just this mindless body. And yeah, that strategy actually worked. It did. It was a very powerful strategy. We can be grateful that it's there. But now you know what it's doing? It's actually stealing your life. It's costing you life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And I get it. When dissociation comes, it's just like we realize how much work needs to get done because it takes time to work through it. But we can train our nervous systems to be less trapped. What we end up doing is going back to feeling that stuck state when we were in a child. And Pete Walker, in his book CPTSD, he says it's actually a really important part of our integration process, our work. Because what it actually means doing again and again is reminding yourself that you're an adult and that you're older now and that you're wiser now, and you're not a child anymore. What does that actually mean? It means you get to actually stay in your body a little bit more. And if that means saying, if I was a child, would I have a phone like this? Would I dress myself every single day? Would I be able to drive a car or buy my own groceries? Any of these statements, they're anchors. They're anchors back into this moment. And it's especially helpful during a state of deep dissociation. And the more that you do it, the more that you get to stay in your body. And when you catch yourself drifting, I want you to know that it's okay. You don't have to fight it. If you're in that state right now, or just want you to whisper to yourself. Whisper to that part, the one that shuts you down and ejects you from your own body. You want to say, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me safe, little one. But I don't need to leave this body anymore. Why? Because I'm here. And whatever is here that's scaring me right now, you know what? I can handle it. And you can notice that little one will start to soften over time. Because every time that you stay, every time that you notice that you left your body, do your best to just kind of breathe through it. Because every time you do that, you turn that switch back into yourself, back into your own body, and you reclaim the present as your own. And then check in. When you're back, check in. What was it that I was feeling that I was afraid to feel? Then ask, what happens if I did feel that feeling? What would happen? And whatever that feeling is, welcome it. Bring it in. And then if it happens again, do it again. See if it's a different feeling. See if it's a different emotion. And do your best to feel as much of that as you can. Because what you're looking to do is to become a feeling person, a person with feelings, right? And that's a pretty good person to be.